Hey y'all, what up? How y'all doing today? So I had something on my mind, and I want to get on here and talk about something. And this something is really pertaining to how men see women as potential mates within dating and marriage. Now, y'all know, full disclosure. Y'all know this, I'm not no man. I've never been a man in my life. But I'm an introvert. I'm a very observant person. I pay attention to my surroundings and everything around me. And I grew up around a lot of men. So, you know, that's how I gather my information. You know what I'm saying? Because you can learn a lot just by observing people and paying attention to things. See what I'm saying? So, yeah, I want to talk about how men see women as potential mates as it pertains to holy matrimony. Okay. Because for me, I'm out here, putting myself out here and dating for the potential, not the potential, but the intention of marriage. So I'm not just out here like, and I've never been the type of woman, you know, to be out here just trying dudes just to be trying them, like, see what works. I'm not that type of woman. I never have been. I believe in, the Lord Almighty blessing me with a kingdom spouse. So that's what I'm preparing myself for. And as you guys probably have noticed, is that I've lost, you know, some pounds on me. So I'm getting there. Okay, and I'm so proud of myself. I am so proud of myself. I am one day closer to that six pack I wanted. But let me get into like, you know, my like my advice to women out there that'll receive it. Now if you don't want to receive it and you don't, you got an attitude about it, you don't have to take the advice. You don't like my videos, you can always click off on the video. Keep that attitude to yourself. Just click off on it, okay? And go and like look at another content creator that fits your lifestyle or whatever, Because if I'm not for you, that's fine, but no need to be aggressive or mad about it because it's billions at this point, probably billions of content creators on YouTube that you can listen to that it suit your fancy. Okay? Okay. So this is the thing. From what I witnessed and observed, like when men look for a potential mate, they look for, first of all, looks, because men are very, very visual, so looks. So that includes, face, body, definitely being fit and being like, within a certain, range. Now every man is different. Some like, short, tall, medium size, plus size, petite, all that. But the type of man I wanted to capture the gaze of, I know that I have to be fit. I have to be like, in the gym. That's just what that is. It's taken me a bit of a while to like get to this point, and that's okay because my baptism, when I got baptized, it really helped me get to this point of losing weight because I'm almost at my goal weight of 129. So it's Gucci, So I'm happy about that. But you know what I'm saying? Like I know to get the guy that I want, I have to be fit. Okay. I gotta be, because I gotta match his swag, because that's a foundational thing. You see what I'm saying? That's lifestyle, you see what I'm saying? So I know this. But yeah, when men look for like, beauty, they look for, for marriage, they look for childless women, because that's just what that is. Men want their legacy to be, just from their loins. They don't want to, like, put energy into raising another man's offspring. That's just what that is. Not to say some won't, but a lot of them don't. Especially if that man is extremely like successful and high value. That's just what that is. They just don't want to, unless it's like family members, like maybe it's their like nieces or nephews or something like that. Then yeah, But other than that, men generally don't care to take care of another man's kids. That's just what that is. This is what that is. They always gonna say, well, I don't have any kids. Full disclosure, I don't have any kids. I've never been pregnant in my life. But they'll be like, well, why you ain't with the dude that you have these kids about? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just that it's like how men see it. I feel it's like a cost benefit analysis to it. Like, I just feel like dudes like, and men like always weighing the pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? Because I work in finance and I find that a lot. I find that, very interesting. Like, men are all about logic and numbers. Like, what benefit, what's the best benefit, I can get out of this relationship with this woman if I am to choose a wife, like a ROI, return on investment. Like, if I invest in this woman, what am I going to get in return? It's all about the return on investment. You see what I'm saying? You feel me? So that's how men see that. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of men like don't want to take care of another man's kids. They just don't. They don't want to be bothered because it's a reminder of that dude, that you were with and that you're not with no more. And it's like men are too territorial for that. That's just their wiring. They're just too territorial for it. You know what I'm saying? That's really across the animal kingdom. You're like, no, I want this female to have my my offspring, and I put my energy into raising my offspring. You see what I'm saying? So that's another thing about it. And they look for respect, because men see love as respect. So if you're a disrespectful chick, you may want to work on that, because I understand, like. I understand, I understand, because when I was coming up, I can't say I was like disrespectful, but if somebody made me angry or tried to try me on my time, gee, my attitude and my mouth would shine bright like a fucking diamond, G. When I tell you, gee, I was, goodness, and I was a sarcastic little piece of work. I'm so glad I grew out of that. But see, I'm so happy that I did. See how God be blessing me, if it's blessing sometimes. Like, I'm so happy I did not fall in love young, man. I got married. Oh, no. I would have burnt the whole marriage down, G. The whole thing would have been ashes. The house, the bridge, the castle, the bridge, all of it would have been just decimated. Oh no, I wouldn't have been able. No, my attitude was set up, y'all. You see what I'm saying? Like, but I'm so much better now that I'm older. I know myself more, and I know, about how men are through all those years. You see what I'm saying? That I learned that's not helpful. That's not loving. Being disrespectful to your man, that's not loving. It's not, conducive to like any type of like remedy or like, solution to any problem. That it just doesn't help, because it's like, is it that serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's something I learned, that men see respect as love. So I know to love on my man, I have to respect him. See what I'm saying? And that's another thing, ladies. This is a side note. Don't get involved with a man that you can't respect. No matter what he is, because character is currency. So a man's character is everything. You see what I'm saying? But if he got some character about himself or on him that you can't respect, don't do it. because it's going to reflect in how you speak to him. You know what I'm saying? And I learned that too. Don't be with a man I don't respect. Ever. Okay. So yeah. So that's another thing. Men see love as respect. And what else? It's like men. Oh, this is another thing. Men do not care about a woman's money. And I know a lot of women, doing good things for yourself, making big moves for yourself. You want your wave or whatever about like, making them boss moves and stuff like that. Child, yeah, I get it. I get it, G. I get it. You pat yourself on the back, be proud of yourself. But when it comes to like marriage, especially if you want a certain type of man who like has good character and all that, a godly man, and who makes like a great living, men don't care about your money, Jay. And I think, I should say this. I've observed, and just like on like, just being a woman and just observing things around me and like, how just we as women are. A woman, let's say if a woman has had like a child or something like that, child, whatever. How, life, doing life things, okay? And they say that they want to have value men or whatever like that, okay? And they're like, well, I'm a mom, but that should make me more valuable because I'm a mother, so the man knows how I mother. You see what I'm saying? And I've grown as a person, so I know what to tolerate and not tolerate. And I have, of course, going to like the education thing. Like, I have my bachelor's, bachelor's. I have my master's, my PhD. I have certification in this, all that stuff. And I think a lot of time we as women, we see it as like laddering. Like, like in corporate America, we see it as, okay, I've done this, I'm in this entry level position, then I'm getting promoted to this mid-level position, a C-suite, and then I go up to like executive. You see what I'm saying? Like an executive role within, like, within a company, And I get that because, you're the CEO of your own life. Everybody's the CEO of their own life. Everybody's, narrating, their own life, writing their own, chapters to their own lives. So I get that, but men don't see it like that. Because we see as like doing that, like going above, like in like professionally, educationally, education-wise and all that other stuff. We see that as progression. Even with the kid, we see it as progression. I don't have no kids, so. But we see that as progression, but men don't see that as that. Men see mating totally different and choosing a wife totally different than a woman does. You see what I'm saying? So a man don't care about that. If they see a kid, if they see a kid or they see like you got a kid and you have a bad attitude on top of that, and a lot of times they don't care. Like, men don't care about how beautiful you are. And I think some women get this misconstrued about the pretty privilege thing. It's like, God, they're seriously trying to like, court a man. Seriously, like trying to like court and get a wife, like to be married. They don't really care about that. You can be fine. You can be super fine. But if you got kids and you got a bad attitude, and you think that you're supposed to be catered to just based on the fact that you're beautiful, no, because, and that's no shade, because I'm an attractive woman, so that's no shade. You see what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it's like a man can get a beautiful and attractive woman that's childless with a better attitude. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying, like, how men mate and how women mate are two different things. You know what I'm saying? We want a guy to be like, whatever, like, have it all as what we think would be all together, like 6 figures, 6-pack, all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, godly man. For me, godly man, amazing character, makes a great living. That's me. You see what I'm saying? Dark chocolate. You see what I'm saying? Makes me feel queenly when I touch his skin. You get what I'm saying? But like, men don't see it that way. They just don't. They just don't, And I don't want to come on here like to really discourage anybody. But I also want to, because through God all things are possible. There are some women out here who get married who have children, but in this day and age, with social media and with men having, access to women in their cellular devices, on these dating apps and Instagram and X and what else? Facebook and all this other stuff, Twitch and all this, they don't have to be with a woman with children. You get what I'm saying? All they have to do is go to the explore page. And the women that they, right in their hand, they can just go in their DMs. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I think some women would take offense to what I was saying, like out in public, because I live in the shop. Out in public, but it's like, that's not gonna change anything, G. That's men have to. You have to be what a man is looking for, just like a man has to be what you looking for. If you pretty, childless, whatever in your bag, whatever, however that works, godly woman, whatever. You want a man to match your swag, because that's like a foundational thing. Do you get what I'm saying? And the same thing for men. You can't expect you cannot expect what you're not. Like me, I'm cute, but I know the type of man I want, I have to be fit for him. I gotta be fit. I have to match his, because fitness, the type of man I want him to be have a great, physical, physique, great in physical shape, because I want that to be like a foundational thing. You know what I'm saying? In our households. You see what I'm saying? If I have sons or whatever, I want them to be athletes. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and they learn that from both of us to be active lifestyles. You see what I'm saying? And I was very active when I was younger, but as I got older, kind of fell off, but I'm trying to get back to it. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually putting in the work to get what I desire, because I'm trying to turn it to what I feel the man that Elohim blessed me with, but the man that I would want, that I matched those foundational beliefs, so we're equally yoked. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what I want to come on here and say. If you want if you want something or a certain person in life, you have to be what that person wants. You get what I'm saying? Just like anything else in life, just like with an education, with a job, whatever, you have to put the work in and become what you want to attract. See what I'm saying? Because things always happen by the grace of God. You feel me? But you also have to put it to work, because faith without works is dead. Okay. And again, these are tips. So, take them or leave them. And again, I'm not trying to be, discouraging. I'm just trying to be honest and trying to just let y'all, let y'all out there, women out there know that this is what it is. And it's not just me saying this, it's all over the internet, all over social media. So if a man tell you this, you can't look at the messenger, you just have to look at the you know what I'm saying? Look at the message. If God telling you this all over the internet, that's what it is. You can't tell a man what he wants or what he finds attractive, especially if that man is of a certain caliber. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell that man what he wants. Just like as women. Like a man telling a woman what she wants. You can't do that. You can't change a woman's wiring and what we find attractive in men. You get what I'm saying? So that's all I wanted to get on here and say. I hope everybody has a lovely, lovely day. And, be blessed, get baptized, and, become the best you that you can be, okay? All right? And I'll see y'all later. Okay. Bye.